Alright. Okay, so, I want to say something before I continue on with this. I started this recording yesterday. Technically, I've been recording for 2 hours and 23 minutes and 30 seconds. And, all this reading is making me so tired. By the way, when I say that I've been recording since yesterday, what I mean is the fact that it is now 00:24. It is 24 minutes into Wednesday. So I can't do this anymore. I can't read anymore. So what I have done is I went to Google and I typed in text-to-speech, and I found a site called naturalreaders.com/online, I guess, and I picked the voice, I think, of Sarah. So she's gonna be taking over while I will just press the X button. We shall be listening to it together, and if I get into trouble because of this, I will redo it with my own voice. So, yeah.
The massive creature supported itself on 3 twisted feet and achieved balance through a means of a large, armored tail. Scales, horns, and claws sprouted from its body in a random, chaotic pattern, giving it the appearance of a lizard designed by some insane god. Seeing Kane, it let out a roar and flicked its tail, sending small whirlwinds spinning around the yard. For a moment, the creature retreated into a shimmering inky blackness, as if her mind was unable to comprehend that such a thing could actually exist. But then the smell hit her, a blend of rotted meat and excrement, and
Okay, so I just basically copy and pasted it from another site, the whole text. So that's why it sounds off.
Rotted meat and excrement, and the horror became real once more. The creature bellowed again, and this time Kane responded with a scream
Kainé.
of her own. "All right. You bastard," she thought as her scream echoed off the high cliffs around them. "It's you or me. Let's go." The shade-eyed Kane with bemused interest. Then it began looking from her to the house and back again, as if urging her to look at the destruction it had so gleefully wrought. With dread building in her heart, Kane glanced toward the house. Through the smoke and flames, she spotted a small figure struggling to escape the ruins. "Grandma." At the sound of her voice, the old woman began waving frantically. "She's alive," thought Kane. Alive? Kainé's legs sprang to life as she raced across the yard toward the flaming wreckage of the house. Before she could advance more than a few steps, the shade opened its mouth and let out a roar powerful enough to uproot trees and send them flying. The blast sent Kane tumbling through the air before smashing her against the rocky earth. Stars danced in front of her eyes as she tried to remember how her legs worked. "Get up! Get up! Get up, get up, get up, get up now!" As Kane struggled to her feet, the shade stomped toward the house and pinned her grandmother to the ground with the tip of a claw. The old woman struggled to move the claw from her stomach, but she might well have been pushing a mountain. She coughed briefly, sending a small spray of blood into the air, then collapsed to the ground, her energy spent. Kane lurched to her feet only to fall back to earth with a gasp. Her ankles were on fire, one or both of them were surely broken. Ignoring the pain that screamed through her body, she began dragging herself across the ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake.
Alright, can I, wait, where the fuck are we? Whatever. You know what? Fuck it.
Ground, leaving a drunken trail of dust and blood in her wake. "Gee, Grandma. Hold on.
Gee, Grandma!
Just a little longer." Her grandmother's face was turning blue, her eyes rolling back until only the whites were exposed. Kane pulled herself across the ground with maddening slowness, the distance seeming to increase with every second that passed. The shade glanced between the two women and flicked out its tongue, its giant mouth turning up at the corners. Short, panting breaths belched from somewhere deep inside its core. Bastard. Laughing at us. She had no idea how such a mindless creature could experience emotion, but there could be no doubt that the shade was taking joy in their suffering.
Oh, it's loading. Fuck. Why is it loading? Yo. Ready? Oh my god, it's loading. Not again. No, please. Please work, you stupid fuck. Alright, I want to do this. Basically. Wait, what? Oh, no. Give me a second here. Fuck's sake. I didn't know this was gonna happen, so I'm just gonna be adjusting this. Hopefully it won't glitch again. Fuck's sake. Why did I have to glitch? Fuck me. Are we gonna be dealing with this more? I'm just basically connecting everything. Give me a second here. Alright, there we go. Now let's go. Don't tell me it's fucking...
Yeah, I see your plan. The shade moved its claws slightly, allowing Grandma to breathe again. It was clearly keeping her alive only to snuff out her life when Kane was close enough to touch her. I'm gonna kill this bastard. Summoning all her strength, Kane rose to her feet. There was a sickening snap from her right ankle as the foot twisted backward, but she forced it from her mind and began to hobble toward the monster. Pulling a small knife from the pouch at her waist, she leapt on the foot that pinned her grandmother and plunged the weapon deep. "Give her back," she screamed. "Give her back to me." It was like stabbing a rock. After a few swipes, the knife broke at the hilt with a dull snap.
Uh-oh.
The shade panted laughter again, then raised its tail and sent it rushing through the air toward the young girl that was latched to its foot. Kane never had a chance. The tail stuck her square in the chest and sent her crashing into the burning wreckage of the home. As she lay on the ground with blood pouring from multiple wounds, a small, weak voice spoke up.
Limit reached. Oh my god. Alright. Free text to speech. Can I just get... Let me sign it. Oh my god, no. I don't want to read anymore. Yeah, but this is not fucking free. I said free. But that one wasn't free. Oh wow, this is them. I don't know. I just want to fucking put... It's not fucking else. Sign up with Google. I don't care. This account, sure. Apparently it's like... Enter my text here. Okay, where were we? I like how it doesn't really say that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now I have to read this text again. Alright, I found another one. Now we have Iris here, so... Let's see how it works. See if it works. Don't know how long it takes to generate the audio, but... Oh.
Hey Kane, you gotta run. You can't best this one. Kane grabbed the hands and held on with all her strength. Grandma, come on. We have to go. The old woman...
Would you like to pause? You gotta run. You can't beat this one. That's not what it says here. Kainé's vision blurred. She forced herself to the ground. Finally, her eyes cleared enough for make her grandma's hand. Oh my god. Where's that part then? Grandma? Kainé, you gotta run. You can't best this one. Grab the...
woman coughed loudly. One of her hands, slick with blood, slipped from Kane's grasp and thumped to the ground below. Grandma, no. No, I said run, god damn it. You have to live. You have to get through the thought would stay forever unfinished. Before she could say another word, the Shade's clawed foot descended, smashing through the remains of the roof and down upon the shattered figure of the old woman. Blood oozed thickly from gaps in the creature's toes as the terrible, putrid smell assaulted Kane's nosience again. She stared at the foot, dumbfounded, convinced that what she was seeing couldn't possibly be real. When the creature finally lifted its appendage, all that remained underneath was a twisted, unrecognizable mass of rubble and red. Her grandmother was gone. Kane blinked, trying to feel the hands which had been in hers just a moment before. For a fleeting instant, she could remember the warmth of that embrace, the trembling of the fingers, but then the sensation drifted away on the breeze and was gone. Memories flashed through Kane's mind, one after the other, faster and faster, until they became a meaningless jangle of noise. Kane screamed then, a thunderous sound that echoed off the cliffs and seemed to roll away forever. The Shade eased forward, black ichor pouring from its mouth and dissolving into smoke on the ground below. The earth shook with every step as it crept toward its prey. Kane's body slowly rose as if controlled by a mad puppet master. Her arms and legs were bent at impossible angles. Her head lolled dangerously to the side. Yet somehow, she managed to stand. Staring at the Shade, her eyes began to glow with a deep red fire. The creature, so confident just moments before, took a slow, hesitant step backward, trying to discern if this broken human could possibly pose a threat. Kane seized the moment. Laughing like a madwoman, she leapt into the air and plunged the shattered hilt of her knife deep into the leg of the Shade. The Shade shook Kane off like a fly, sending her crashing to the earth once again. Her chest rose and fell slowly, as if a great weight were resting on it. Moist sounds of pain echoed through her mind. Something warm and thick oozed from her ears. Is that blood? Think it is. Think I'm bleeding to death. No, can't die. Grandma told me to live. Deep inside Kane's mind, something finally broke. The sound, the pain, the smoke and flames. All of it faded away until all that remained was a single incantation repeated over and over again. Kill it, 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 kill it now. As the spark that was Kane slowly began to flicker and die, she felt her desire to kill and her desire...
Wait, and her desire to live... Wait, what the fuck? Why is that not here? Did I not get everything? Ah, I guess it didn't... Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Alright, so... And her desire to... live blend into one. The distance between heartbeats grew longer and longer and longer. Oh, I'm hearing nothing from the game, by the way. Wait, what about the final story? No! Now I gotta fucking remove my headphones from here. Ah, headphones! Don't be stuck.
The beast approaches.
Here we go.
Oh, I know.
For some reason, There was another one. What do you mean? There was no other one. Well, back to the game, I guess. Sorry for that text-to-speech, but I didn't have a choice. Do I have to kill you again?
Must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
I'm not gonna let this happen again. It dies today.
Apparently I'm invincible here too, so that...
It's lighter. It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
Done. I'm not done. Done. Sorry, I thought that was another one called Encounter. I'm just waiting until I get to a fucking save point. By the way, if we ever get to Encounter, I will do another text-to-speech in order to get rid of it. But that was new, even though this isn't. But I'm gonna let everything play out, because I don't know what's new and what isn't. Maybe there's like some new dialogue, maybe there isn't. Who's to say? I don't know. But Murph was the second one that I chose, by the way. With the narration coming from Iris. I chose the voice called Iris, because it was the first female choice. Oh no, wait. Claire or Naomi. I probably should have chosen one that wasn't pro. Whatever. Ah, for fuck's sake, we're back to this. Alright then. Now I need to copy all of this. Iris will be back again, boys. So if you thought you were done with her, you were sadly mistaken. Don't split. Let's see how far this goes. Does this go until the end? Wait. Now I gotta go back to the other one. Fuck. Yeah. What an annoyance this game is. What an annoyance this thing. I want to see how far down this goes. Alright then. So how does this end? I guess it didn't go far enough. Ah well, we'll go until we can't anymore. I chose a different one this time, so let's see how she reads it now. Wait. Oh no, I have to click every time. Oh god.
Gently, weakly, softly, the shade, sure that its tormentor was dead, turned and stomped off toward the horizon, stopping along the way to bellow one final roar.
Oh wait. Softly, say tormentor stomped off with one final roar.
Couldn't kill it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this is bad. Yeah, I'll be right back when I fix this. I once again ran out. So this is not a free one. Motherfucker, just give me a fucking free one. Here, type text in here. The entire text, right? Get the fuck out of here, you. Can I add more in here or not? Okay. What happens if I click read? What the fuck do you mean? Why is nothing free? Just give me a free text to fucking speech. Oh, for fuck's sake, wait, I just fucked this up completely. There we go. Just 100% for fucking free, please. Oh crap. It's close enough to the end. I feel like if we'll just... Oh, 4, 3, 9, 4. Let me move this. Oh my god, I forgot to pause. What do you mean 977 seconds? Dude, how long is that? 977 divided by 60 equals...
Shamed beyond imagining, Kane turned her head to the side, but only succeeded in coughing up a huge gout of blood. It was getting difficult to see, and only after a moment of fierce concentration did she realize that her left eye was gone. Laughing to herself, she turned her remaining eye to the ruins of her home and noticed a ragged stump of arm resting a few feet away. Yeah, that's mine, she thought with a mad giggle. This is gonna make clapping a real bitch. Ha, cried a sudden voice from the depths of her mind. Finally gonna die, are ya? Well, you had it coming. Go to hell, Demo, she thought at the unseen assailant. Go to hell before I pluck out your eyes and feed them to a dog. The voice of her childhood terror evaporated into smoke, only to be replaced by another, more recent voice. Hold still, said the apothecary, materializing from the ruins like a ghost. I want to draw you. That way you can live forever. No.
Apothecary,
Stop.
huh?
Don't want to live forever. Want to die right here. I see, he said quietly. Well, if that's how you want it. The spectral shopkeeper fluttered in and out of existence for a moment, then produced a piece of paper and sketched quickly. After a few seconds, he turned the page to Kainé and smiled. Since you rejected my offer, I decided to draw someone else. It was a picture of her grandmother, real as life. Kane opened her mouth to thank the man, but stopped as the picture began to blacken in the middle. Before she could say anything, dozens of multi-legged insects began to swarm across the image, tearing at it with sharpened pincers. Stop. No. Don't hurt that picture. Kane reached out with her remaining hand and waved futilely at the air. To her surprise, the insects fell off the picture and to the ground below, where they vanished into tiny black tendrils of smoke. Relieved, Kane turned her good-eyed back to the picture, only to open her mouth in a silent scream. The sketch now showed her grandmother as she truly was, a smashed, unrecognizable lump of nothing.
Oh, sad.
The apothecary smiled, then broke into a jolly dance. See that, he cried as he danced his jig. It's perfect now. She looks just like you. Ha-cha-cha-cha. I look like that? Oh God. Oh God, I'm gonna die. IMGONNADIE. Drowning in despair, Kane laid her head back in the mud and smoke of her ruined house and waited for the end to come. But just before she let everything go, an unfamiliar voice began, whispering in her ear. Ain't you got a wish, sunshine? The voice was vulgar and fierce at the same time, as if insanity had somehow found a way to take form. Kane wanted to scream as the voice crawled under her skin, but her lungs refused to work. You know, a wish? Like a prayer or something? Why don't you get on your knees and start praying? To heaven? Please, invisible man in the sky. Save me. Save me. Ha 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 ha. Kane finally resorted to shouting at the voice with her mind. I don't make wishes. They don't come true for me. I'm a curse. A freak. I should be left to die. The other voice boomed in her ears. Wah ha ha ha. Oh God, you are the best. Kane glanced down and saw a black, shiny substance oozing from her legs. She tried to brush it away, but her remaining arm would no longer respond. The substance slowly crept around her feet and then began moving up toward the rest of her body. Is this death? Is this what it's like?
No.
Or is my mind just losing itself?
Yes.
She could feel the slime oozing upward. Feel the hot, searing pain it left in its wake. Whatever else might be happening, she was still alive, and this was real. Come on, said the voice. Let it go. Kane tried to ignore the voice and concentrate on the pain, but the newcomer would have none of it. Don't ignore me. Sunshine. You're ready to give up, ready to die. So why not let me have it?
Left.
Have what? Your body. Come on, give it to me.
Hey.
Give it to me.
Hey, calm down.
I want to stand on the ground, feel the rain, taste the wind. The voice paused, as if licking its lips. When it resumed, it was filled with mad, unabated joy. And I want to take your hands and use them to choke the goddamn life out of people. I want to tear out their throats and bathe in the blood, just like before.
Okay, you sound pleasant.
In response, Kane shifted her head and vomited. The warmth of it crept down her front and mingled with the pain of the encroaching black ooze. Are you a shade? Ka ha ha. Yeah, maybe. What of it?
What do you mean, yeah, maybe?
The slime reached her face, crept up past her nose, and slowly oozed into the socket of her missing eye. The moment it touched her brain, Kane was struck by the most powerful sensation she'd ever felt in her life. It was ecstasy.
What?
She wanted to scream with delight, but all she could manage was a small, whispered moan. Feels good, don't it? Asked the voice with a chuckle. Yeah, what can I say? I know how to please the ladies.
Hey.
Now gimme that body. Come on, gimme the body, and I'll give you more of this feeling. It's a fair trade. A black lump began to protrude from Kainé's side. As she watched, it grew longer and thicker, eventually taking the form of her missing arm.
A form?
I can see better, she thought. My eye must be growing back, too. The slime reached up to envelop the rest of her face, but she managed to brush it away.
What?
Stop. She whispered, marveling at how she had regained her voice. Stop. The black ooze hesitated, as if considering this request, then quickly shimmered down her body, before disappearing in a cloud of smoke. Ah, what the hell, Sunshine, screamed the voice. We had a deal. I thought you wanted to die. Grandma said. Can't die yet. A brief image of her grandmother, bloodied and broken, flashed before her eyes. She saw the shade that had killed her and heard its mocking laughter, then closed her eyes and forced the image from her mind. Her whole body was quaking with rage. When she opened her eyes again, they burned bright red. That thing took my grandmother. I have to kill it before I die. Kane glanced down and saw a mysterious pattern,
now that she knows
the pattern
how to
of the
pronounce
shades,
it.
burn itself into her left arm. Well, I'll be damned, said the voice, cheerfully. Look at that, Sunshine. I think you and me are gonna be good friends now. Kane stared intently at her arm. The more emotional she felt, the more the letters seemed ready to puncture her skin and begin infecting the rest of her body. The arm clearly had a will of its own now. Stop. Gotta stop. Holding her left arm in her right, Kane took a deep breath and tried to calm herself. Come on, don't fight it, pleaded the voice. Hate's my favorite dish, and I'm hungry. Let it go. Feel the anger. Burn with the fire of revenge. Thirst for blood, then go out there and... Shut up. Shut up and get the hell out of my body. Your body? Oh, that's rich, sunshine. Real rich. Look, why don't you just up and die so I can have this body all to myself? What do you say? I bet those buddies of yours in the area would love to see you dead. Kane grabbed a nearby shard of glass and tried to saw off the shade-infected portion of her side. Before she could, her darkened left arm grabbed her right wrist, crushing it. Kane screamed and dropped the shard as the sound of bone crunching on bone filled the air. Ka ha ha. Stupid idiot girl. You're possessed now, sunshine. And there ain't no going back. The voice laughed again. A loud, long wail that seemed to go on without end. Possessed, whispered Kane. Yeah. Possessed.
Stupid.
You and me? We got what you might call a timeshare arrangement. Remember how folks used to think you were a freak? Well, wait till they get a load of you now. Kane looked up, tears in her eyes. The sky seemed smaller somehow. Darker. Is this because of that shade? Is this how they see the world? So, listen, purred the voice. I know this whole possession thing seems a bit sudden, but it ain't all bad. There's plenty in it for you, too. I'm a very powerful creature, sunshine. And now that power belongs to you. You got enemies? People you want to kill? I can make it happen. That little fat kid who kept picking on you? That big ol' shade that squashed your granny? We'll wrap 'em up in their own assholes.
Wow.
No more abuse for you, sunshine. No more pain.
Deal. I'll take
Wait,
it.
said Kane. You're a shade. Why would you help me kill another shade?
Well.
What? You think I'm some kind of racist? Some killin' snob? I don't give a good goddamn who. You murder, honey pants. I just want a drink from the well. Kane considered this as she struggled to her feet, the power of the shade coursing through her. The smoke from her house was drifting away with the wind, and she enjoyed the way the cool evening breeze felt on her new left arm. After a long pause, the voice spoke again. So, how about it? You and me? We could have some good times together. Look, I'll even take care of the bloody part if you don't want. Fuck off, asshole, muttered Kane. I'll handle the killing. Ka ha ha, screamed the voice. Look at you go. Oh, sunshine, we're gonna have so much fun. So listen, my name's Tyron. And if you ever need me, I'll just be hanging out in this piece of meat you call a heart. Now get to it. The more you kill, the more your heart turns rotten and sour, and I like rotten and sour. Kane found herself nodding at the voice. Yeah, she said. Yeah, I think this can work.
Uh-oh. Making a deal
I'm
with the
gonna
devil.
find that shade, and I'm gonna strangle it with its own guts. And when I'm done, I'm gonna do the same to you, Tyron. Count on it. Ha, laughed Tyron. I've shit bigger than you, so good luck with that. Oh, and hey. One more thing. Right now, you and me are sharing this body, but if you ever run out of hate, if you ever, go soft, then I'm gonna take over everything. So keep on killing, sunshine. And watch your back. The voice grew fainter and gradually faded away, fading to somewhere deep inside Kane herself. Kane waited until she was sure the voice was gone, then waved H.
Oh, that's where it ended. Yeah, we're almost done, by the way. It's almost there. Yeah, we're almost done. And waved her new left arm around a few times. It feels perfectly normal, she thought. It feels like mine. Desperately, she began poking and prodding at the new limb, determined to find something wrong with it. She didn't want to feel normal. that would mean the creature inside her had already won. I am not ashamed. I am not ashamed. I am Kainé. Kainé? Yeah. Repeating this mantra in her mind, she slowly began digging through the rubble of her house, being careful to ignore a certain red-stained spot in the corner. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity of heartbreaking work, she found what she was looking for. It was the wreath of lunar tears. Though it had been through hell and back, the garland's petals were as bright as ever. Kainé started to place it in her hair, then slowly lowered the wreath and stared at it. I'm sorry, Grandma. I'm sorry. I don't deserve to wear this anymore. I'm possessed, corrupted, a freak. And this time, I don't think there's any going back. Holding the flower to her heart, Kainé fell to the ground and sobbed. As night gradually lightened to dawn and the people of the Eyrie arose to their daily lives, she remained in that position, as if tears could somehow wash away the horror that now infected the world. Her world. Ah! It's over. Wait.
Stay alive.
Hey, there's dialogue happening.
Grandma. Kainé, you gotta live! You gotta come back to us!
There you go, I'm back. Let me mute this bastard. There you go, we're done reading. Aye, that was a struggle and a half. Oh, we're nearing 3 hours now. No fucking way. I'm going to go to sleep later today than I should have. But also, Emil's back!
You were the one calling me.
Yes, he was.
You still recognize me?
Yeah, your voice.
Of course. I knew you right away.
I only knew you like this.
Thank you.
And when you were a boy, I was like, Emil, is that you?
Welcome back, Kainé.
It's that voice. Fuck's sake.
Well, you grew up.
Somebody had to. You didn't.
So, how long has it been?
5 whole years. He's hot. He's hot.
Shit. That's a long time.
Yep.
Any luck with Yona?
Nope.
We are still no closer to finding her. We need a way to locate the Shadow Lord.
Well, I know how to do it because this is playthrough part number 2.
By the way, this is for you.
Is that a lunar tear?
It's not as good as your grandmother's, but I tried.
No, it's great. Thank you.
Wait, so Kainé was not possessed by the shade. Why did they call Kainé a freak? Why is she considered a freak? A hermaphrodite? What the fuck is that then? What is that? Is a sexually reproducing organism that produces both male and female cells, I guess. She's both male and female. There's gotta be a better term for that. Intersex. What? She's intersex. Her chromosomes are both? I don't care. Down there, I didn't see a bulge. She doesn't have a cock. She might have like that fucking DNA. She might have both X and Y chromosomes. Because that's how you define what a man and a woman is. But she's still a woman to me. That makes me less interested in her immediately.
Kainé waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness.
I just want to have a safe point at this point.
Our reunion was a happy one.
3
And
hours!
then it washed over us like rain.
3 fucking hours!
Until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it all.
That's what they do, because they're fucking evil! I've been recording for 3 hour. Oh my god.
Are you kidding me?
Please, people.
No, you.
People as right. Well, sorry.
I've already seen that. I've been recording for 3 hours. How the fuck am I gonna edit this tomorrow? And still have to...
Kainé always sleeps outside. Never. Damn it.
We should go to a fucking save point! Oh my
I didn't get
god.
much sleep that night.
I don't care what you did or didn't get. Alright?
For the first time in my life,
LGBT
I
topics.
hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola. But those feelings are pointless in the end.
Nah, she's still female to me. Fuck off, cunt.
They said and did what they did for the sake of the village.
Probably.
To protect it from the horror of the Shades.
Ay, ay, ay.
Really, how can I blame Devila and Popola?
I can't even watch the videos that I was going to watch.
In the end, I'm just
Fuck
as
me.
bad.
I don't have time for that because it's 1 in the morning!
Because I never once stopped
1
to think about
a.m.
situation.
Leave me alone, game! It's 1 a.m. Give me a fucking save point. I love you, game. I truly do. I think you are also a fantastic game. Not as good as Automata, but still really good. So just leave me alone. Oh no, don't tell me I can't save throughout this entire fucking thing. This is a new cutscene, by the way. I think. I don't remember seeing this.
I should apologize to Kainé and Emil.
You should go to a fucking save point. None of that crap.
But what good would that even do?
I don't know.
I got a fire going.
Wait, is that...
Okay, we'll be here for another hour. I'm
so happy to get to talk to you again, Kainé.
not gonna be allowed to sleep today, it seems. Alright, cool. I mean, sure, it took a lot of time to fuck around with the whole text-to-speech because I didn't know for everything you have to pay.
Yeah, me too.
I wanna sleep. I just wanna go to sleep.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know.
Normally around this time, I would go to sleep.
I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
I was trying to make you wet, hot woman. No, she's still a woman to me. I don't care. She might be the actual, like, definition of, well, okay, maybe she is a fucking freak. But, by the way, how the fuck did that village even find out that she was weird? Like, I mean, at least she's not pretending to be something that she isn't, you know? She actually has it within her DNA. Even though I feel like when people are gonna dig up her body, it's still gonna be like, look, 'tis a woman. Dig up her bones, that is. Because I think it's more with the DNA that's got both. Because she doesn't have a bulge. So if you wanted her to be intersex, you should have given her a bulge. You daft cunts. So it's more on the inside rather than the outside. And that's where my issue lies. Where it's like, okay, so she's intersex, but she still has a female body. But her DNA is just kind of fucked. Well, when they find her body, or her bones, it's nothing.
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
There's nothing wrong with shiny. People love that in Pokemon.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
How long does this last?
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I swear to God, if I can make 7 videos out of this, I'll fuck that.
I'm sorry, Emil.
Punch someone.
I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know?
Probably the wall.
At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
How about you don't, and how about you just let me control myself so I can get to a safe point and we do this stuff tomorrow, hey? How about that?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Oh, you are very interesting. Alright.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing.
Uh-oh.
My body is different.
Your body?
And when the
No.
villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was. No matter how bad things got, she gave me the strength to keep going.
If you wanted her body to be different, this is like half-assing something. I'm not gonna lie, this is half-assing something. If you wanted her actual body to be different, they should have given her like some way to make it at least look different. Like you could have just had her not have tits. That could have happened. Alright, that's an option. You could have just not given her boobs. Or you could have given her a bulge in that sense. Like, you could have done that. But you didn't. So it's kind of like half-assing it. You know, it's like you weren't confident enough to go fully, the full way.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea.
That we should save and end the recording.
Since we cured your petrification,
Ah,
we should start looking for a way to cure your possession and my body.
there ain't no cure for that, boy.
I know we can do it if we all work together.
You have that exact hat in Automata. There's no way that's gonna be cured. And to be honest, Kainé's possessions doesn't really matter because of the fact that she ain't alive for the future.
Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Barely an inconvenience.
Let me guess. More warm water?
The warmest.
Okay, can we just forget I told you about that?
No. Now give me control of my own character so I can fucking save. How long has this lasted? It's just I want to go to sleep. That's the only issue I have. Let's go back to the village, shall we? Let's just go back to the village. Let's go back home. And then we just go to the safe point. Because I want to sleep. It's so late. Thank you.
Sleep
God.
well,
Sure.
and yet your red eyes don't be so hot.
I need to go see Devil.
Very.
We do not need to go see Devil and Popola. You know what we need to do? We need to head the fuck out of here.
What might that be?
It's Mom's diary.
I have not heard you speak much about your mother.
No.
She got the black scrawl and died when I was little.
No. We're not gonna.
My apologies for bringing it up.
Why did I do this?
It's alright. I can barely remember her face anymore.
Fuck.
This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
No, please don't trap me somewhere else. Ah, they trapped me. No.
Say there. Can you not hear me?
Where am I? Who is this? What am I?
Why are you standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
What did I do?
Sleeping
What did
on
I
his
just
feet is
do?
quite
I had a
talented
perfect
indeed.
opportunity to save, and I
Come now.
fucked it
There's
up.
the door.
Right. Let's go.
Proceed beyond this point, and you will be unable to save until the battle's over. No. Can I go back? Can I just go back? I want to go back. Yes. Please. Let me out. Let me redo this later. I swear to you, I will redo this later. Now let me go. Please. Let me go. Also, what do you mean, saving data? You did not just save me.
My word.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just awoken from a most unpleasant dream.
I know what you mean. That happens to me whenever I read it.
we'll be checking this bad boy out tomorrow, shall we? We're not doing that today. This video is already gonna be like the longest video I will ever upload in my life. We are not saving here. We are saving here. There we go. So, after fucking hell 3 hours plus of this, look, I don't know how I'm gonna edit this. I'm not gonna even know how I'm gonna how many parts this is. I don't know anything anymore, okay? I have even forgotten my own name. My own name's Bob now. That's how it is, alright? For today. Tomorrow I will once again know my name. But I need to go to sleep. I am going insane because I am tired. So thank you all so very much for watching. When we come back next time, we will go into the book of Mom's diary, and also we will continue with this game. But with that being said, we guys have enjoyed, and if you did, please like button, subscribe if you're new or have not done so already, turn on notifications, and just like before, good night everyone, bye.